Hello, welcome to Verbling. Good
Hello.
morning. Good hi. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good anything it happens to be where you are. Uh, Today's class, we're going to look at future in the past sentence construction. How to talk about future in the past. We'll look at the form and how and when it's used, and then, of course, we will practice forming our own sentences. Okay. Hello and welcome. Hi, Juan Carlos.
Hi.
How are you? Hi.
How are
How
you?
are you?
Fine.
Good.
Are you listening me? I had some problems with my microphone last class.
Okay. You should say, "Can you hear me?" or "Can you hear me clearly?" And the answer is yes. It's very clear. You're
Okay.
good.
Hello, everybody.
You're coming in 5 by 5, Juan Carlos. There's an expression for you. 5 by 5. Perfect. Square. Hello, whoever just said hello.
Hello, everybody.
Okay. Hello, Cesar. How
Hello,
are
Hector.
you?
How are you? I'm okay, thank you.
I'm good. Nice to have you aboard. Hello, Daniela again. Hi, Daniela.
Hi, Oakley.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, are you?
I'm good. Thanks. It's nice to see you again.
Hello, Wilmer.
Nice to see you.
Hi, Cesar.
How are you, man?
I'm okay. What
Hello.
about you?
Okay. Hello, Wilmer. Hello. Welcome.
Hello, Oakley.
Okay. Hello, Hoa. Welcome to the class. Hi, Hoa. Are you there? Hoa. Nice picture. Hello. Hoa, when you can, please unmute yourself and say hello, because we're all going to be practicing sentences. I need to know that you're... oh, okay, I got you. Oh, I see. Sorry. Just saw your verbling message. Okay. Okay, now I know that you're not allowed to talk because you're secretly joining Verbling from work. Dun, dun, dun. Don't tell on Hoa. Okay, got it. All right. Hello, Omar. Welcome to the class.
Hi teacher, how are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm doing great, thank you. Nice to see you.
Likewise, as always. Okay, let's get started looking at this particular sort of peculiar, odd sentence construction called future in the past. Okay, I'm going to do a screen share here. Just give me a sec. Alrighty-o. Future in the past. All right. It's kind of like the simple future. Future in the past has two different forms in English. The first form is with would, the modal. Okay, words like would, might, could. These are called modals or modal verbs. Sometimes they can be a main verb, and sometimes they're used as auxiliary verbs. Okay, or was going to is another form. Usually, all right, it doesn't matter which form you choose. They can be interchangeable. But there are other cases where they can express different meanings, and we will talk about that. Okay, first form with would, very simple, would and the verb, that's it. Example, I knew you would help him, all right? Okay, or the negative form, I knew you would not help him. Again, the negative is always after, in this case, obviously, would is being used as an auxiliary. It's helping another main verb. Help is what we call the main verb of the sentence. With the negative, as always, the negative not follows the first auxiliary. So, also worth noting in the second example here, of course, you'd probably often say, I knew you wouldn't help him. In speaking, frankly, if we have the choice to use a contraction, we're going to use it. And it is perfectly okay to use contractions even in more formal speech occasions. Right? It's perfectly normal to use contractions. All right. Okay, and obviously we can see I knew, past tense. You would help him. Okay. You would do something. We use would to express future. All right, so thus we have the future in the past. Okay. Second form of the future in the past sentence would be like this. Using hello. That was a weird noise. I don't know who's doing that. Okay. Second form uses was or were, depending. He was or they were going to, and then the verb. All right. Okay. Just like simple future tense has two forms. I will start work on Monday. I am going to start work on Monday. All right. These have two forms similarly in future in the past. Okay. I knew you were going to go to the party. The main verb here, of course, is go. I knew you were going to go to the party. Or obviously, again, not following the first auxiliary. I knew you weren't going to go to the party. Again, I have contracted were and not into weren't. I knew you were not going to go to the party. Okay. Now, why or how do you use future in the past? Okay. First of all, future in the past is used to express the idea that in the past, at a past time, you thought something would happen in the future. So looking at this little diagram here, in the past, represented by the black X, you thought something would happen future from that black X. Okay, notice, and there it is, a purple or blue X. I don't know what that. My gosh, I can't tell colors suddenly. Call it purple. Okay, you thought something would happen in the future. All right, so in the past, the black X. It doesn't have to be determined when in the past. All right. But sometime in the past, you thought something would happen future, in the future from there. But notice that the purple X is before the present indicated by the black line in the middle. Okay. That's the idea. Now, it does not matter if you're correct or not. You just have to believe you're correct. All right? Actually, all these many, yeah. This is often the case when you're playing around with modals. Would, might, will, can, could. Okay, the validity of your statement is totally not a factor in the grammatical construction, if I can say that. Okay. Future in the past follows the basic rules of simple future. Would, okay, is used to volunteer or promise. All right. And was going to is used to plan. All right. So in the simple future, for example, it may not really make any difference to the listener if I say, I will start work on Monday, or I am going to start work on Monday. For the listener, maybe the only thing that matters is, oh, okay, Monday, you start work. That's it. And the basic message is the same. However, the intent of the speaker is slightly different. I will start work on Monday in simple future. Simply means that is a prediction. That is what the speaker sees as the most likely thing to happen in the future. When the speaker says, I am going to start work on Monday, it means that that is the plan. All right? So, it really doesn't make that much difference until you get into verb concepts, I mean vocabulary meaning, where your actual meaning of your verbs are like things that have to do with planning, okay, deciding, things that have to do with the very concept of planning itself. Then it becomes very important which form you use. Okay. All right, so would, okay, again, is used to volunteer or promise. All right, voluntary action, and going to plan. So, for example, I told you he was going to come to the party, right? Okay, so I told you. All right, this happened in the past. This is the black X here. He was going to come to the party. This is in the future. Notice I told you he was going to come to the party. You can infer pretty simply that, in fact, he did come to the party, and the speaker's basically doing the nah, I told you so. Okay. So that is the blue X. It's already, or purple X, whatever that is. So that has already happened. Okay. With would, another example. I knew Julie would make dinner. Okay. I knew Julie would make dinner. Of course, we can just as easily make negative future in the past statements. I knew Julie wouldn't make dinner, would not make dinner. Sure. Makes no difference if the action is positive or negative, or positive or lack of action. Jane said Sam was going to bring his sister with him, but he came alone. Okay. Notice in this construction we have a compound sentence using the conjunction but to express this phrase of a negative or an opposite contrasting information, to present contrasting information. So this is another way. This is how to use future in the past to say you were wrong. All right. Up to now, every one of our examples, the speaker is proving how right they are. Okay. Here's an example where the information was wrong. Jane said Sam was going to bring his sister with him, but he came alone. So the information was wrong. Okay, I had a feeling that the vacation was going to be a disaster. Obviously, that is used more like a prediction, which is, yeah, which is kind of different from simple future. All right, in simple future, a prediction you use will. All right, so there is a difference here with future in the past. Okay. He promised he would send a postcard from Egypt. All right. Okay. He promised, past tense, he would send a, obviously because we're actually using the word promise. All right. This kind of dictates that we need to use the would form. Okay. before we practice, and we will. Here, please remember this simple thing. This is really the number one mistake that people make, not only second language speakers, first language speakers as well. And this is always true. This is true for future in the past or any future tense verb constructions. Future in the past and any future tenses cannot be used in clauses which begin with time expressions. All right, clauses are groups of words like a half sentence, often separated by commas. Okay, these clauses, all right, when they begin with a time expression, for example, when, while, before, after, by the time, as soon as, even if, sometimes, or unless. Okay, if you see a phrase beginning with that, you cannot use a future tense. It's just not possible. Any future in tense, and you cannot use future in the past. So instead of using future in the past, you must revert to simple past. This is always true. Okay, as an example, I already told Mark that when he would arrive, we would go out for dinner. All right. Both our clauses are using would. Okay, when he would arrive. Okay, in this case, this is not correct. This section here, we can't do that because you see the time clause here, the time phrase. All right. I already told Mark that when he arrived, there we go. We just changed it to past tense. We would go out for dinner. This is correct. All right, so be wary of that. All right, looking at our examples now. I'm sick of talking. Time for you guys to do some talking. And okay, let me just quickly say hello to Keiko. Hi, Keiko. How are you?
Hi, teacher.
Hey, hey.
Hi.
No. And hello to Ralph.
It's Raouf.
Raouf.
Yeah.
Raouf.
Hi yourself. How you doing?
Hi. I'm doing okay. Raouf, where are you from?
Actually, I'm from Algeria.
Algeria. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool name. I like your name. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Raouf.
it's Arabic. It's kind of Arabic.
Yeah, it sounds Arabic and yet it sounds Germanic. You know,
Yeah,
you probably
or
heard
Spanish.
Raouf. Yeah.
Yeah, in Spanish they have Raúl with an L
Raoul.
at the end.
And then in actually Nordic countries they have Rolf, or
Yeah.
German countries Rolf.
It's
Interesting.
it's close enough.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, cool name. But anyway, welcome to the class.
Yeah,
I like cool names, bro. My name's Oakley. Great.
Yeah, Oakley's definitely cool. You know?
I'm a fan of cool names. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna start with Juan Carlo, since you were the first first brave student in the class. Juan
Okay.
Carlo.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume that you're brave, and I'm gonna let you go first there. Okay. Again, looking at the examples as your guide. Here are the examples again up on the screen. Using them as a guide. Actually, we're going to do this in 2 rounds because I want to hear you guys use both forms. Okay? So the first round, let's try would. Would and the verb. Okay? For a voluntary action or a promise. All right? Go ahead and Try making a sentence.
Yeah.
Okay. You can look at these examples here. I'm highlighting.
I know you wouldn't do the task, the homework. I know you wouldn't do the homework.
Okay. All right. Wait a second. I know you wouldn't.
I know.
Knew. Okay. Pronunciation. Knew. All right. I didn't understand. Okay. So. Yes. Okay. I knew you wouldn't do the homework. Okay. That's fine. All right. Very simple. Okay. I knew you wouldn't do the homework. Great. Be careful your pronunciation of knew, past tense.
No.
Okay. And that's fine, and that's, yeah, okay. Okay. And that's fine. Now, notice there, it wouldn't make much difference. I knew you wouldn't do the homework. I guess that's a voluntary action, or it could possibly be a plan. You could say it the other way. I knew you weren't going to do your homework. And in that case, it really doesn't make much difference which form you use. But you are correct. Good job. Daniela, what are you doing? Leave the cat alone. No, I'm kidding. Daniela?
Hi.
What are you doing?
Okay. Not.
Okay.
But.
Using would in the verb.
Okay. He promised he would call.
Sorry, I didn't hear the end. Connection broke off.
He would call.
Oh, call.
Call her.
He promised he would call her.
Ever.
Is that it? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Does this happen a lot? Yeah, of course it does. Okay. Yeah, all right, Danielle, a very practical sentence there. Sure. He promised he would call her. Okay. Now, the thing is, yeah, we don't know if he did or he didn't call her here. All right. Okay, but this is okay. This construction, he promised he would call her. All right, the promise is made. Okay, he promised he would send a postcard from Egypt. Okay, so this construction is okay. We don't know if he sent a postcard from Egypt. We don't know if he ever called her. Yeah, this is okay. But it's okay. The purple X is in doubt. We don't know if it ever happened or not. But still, as a construction,
No.
it's okay.
It wasn't a lie.
Sorry?
It was a lie.
It was a lie. All right, how would you add that information?
I don't know.
How could I add that to your sentence? The information that it was a lie. I'll tell you, I'll help you. You add a comma. Okay. And then you're going to have the contraction to add contrasting information. But it was a lie. Okay.
Yes.
Like that. All right. You promised you would call her, but it was a lie. Oh, men are terrible. Yeah. Okay.
It's true.
It is true. I know, Daniel. I know.
Possible.
I know. Okay, Keiko. Give it a try using the would form. Would form. Not would form. No. No, not would form, but would.
Okay, teacher. I supposed you would stroll along the beach if you had
What? Okay.
time.
What are we doing here? Okay. I supposed. Okay. Now wait a minute here. Hang on a second. I supposed you would stroll along the beach. Okay. Thing. If you had time. Okay. Now we're getting interesting. I thought this might happen. All right. He's adding an if clause here. If you had time, past tense. Okay, very good. Definitely, you cannot say if you will have time or if you would have time. So that is correct. What do we got here, Keiko? Do you know what you have constructed here? If you had time. Okay. Do you know what this is? You have actually constructed another type of sentence, Keiko. But correctly. Anybody in class know what this type of sentence is?
Unreal conditional.
Conditional, yeah.
Perfect. Whoever said that was correct. The second or unreal conditional. I don't know who said that, but you get a gold star. Gold star for the day. Who said that?
Omar.
Omar. Okay, Omar. Give me your email address so I can send you a gold star. Very good, Omar. Nice job. You pegged it. You nailed it. This is a perfect example of the second conditional or the unreal conditional. The if clause or the condition in simple past tense, and then the result clause contains would, or at least a modal. Very good. This is actually Keiko, with seemingly unknowingly, has used future in the past to form a perfect example of the second conditional. There you go. So there you can see how one sort of sentence form actually blends into a second one. So actually, thank you, Keiko. Good example.
Thank you, teacher.
Nice. Okay. Somebody who's this down on the end? Azra. I can't read your name. Sorry. Want to welcome you to the class. Hello. A student who came in late is Asma. Okay. Asma, howdy. Can you speak? Is your microphone working? Are you mic'd up? That's a yes or no. Say hello. Hi. Well, hi there. Can you speak? Can you talk? I mean, I know you can talk, I'm sure, but is your microphone working? Okay. Until I can hear from you and I can understand that your microphone is working, I'm just going to skip you. So anytime you get your microphone working, just shout out and say, hello, teacher, so I know that you can participate. Okay, Wilmer.
Hey.
Wilmer. Howdy, howdy. Your turn. Give it a shot, again, using the would.
Would?
Would in verb form.
I knew you would come to class.
I knew you would come to class. Is that it?
Yes, yes.
I knew
Yes, it's
you
correct.
would come to class. Okay. I knew you would come to class. All right. Now, of course, many times I knew you would come to class. We're all here in class, right? So, you know how in I knew you would come to class. Okay, it's very obvious whether this person he's speaking about is in class or not. So, okay, very good example how that would be used to talk about something which just happened. All right, that's actually a very practical use of future in the past. Okay, the purple X. Oh, there you are in class. I knew you would come to class, and here you are. So in context, it's obvious that it happened. All right, very good.
Okay.
Rauf,
Yep.
give it a shot.
Okay, let's say that somebody just asked me about my life, and
Okay.
he said, "How is your life?" I can say, "I wouldn't hope for a better life."
Okay. Well, all right, let's examine that for a second. My gosh, I spilled some of my water on my keyboard. Okay, if I suddenly scream in agony because I'm electrocuted and then stop talking, you know what happened, okay, everyone? Just dial 911 if that happens. Okay. Okay. I wouldn't hope for a better life. But where is this? This is you talking about the future from right now. This doesn't really. First of all, number one, this isn't really future in the past. Okay, looking at it, I wouldn't hope for a better life. Is it talking about the future? There's another thing here. There is a normal English phrase. Okay.
Yeah.
There is a normal English phrase which is I couldn't hope for a better life. I couldn't hope for a better whatever. I couldn't hope for a better result. I couldn't hope for a better test score. I couldn't hope for a better time at the amusement park. Whatever. This is the normal phrase. We actually don't use wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a little awkward. And I couldn't hope for a better life. Is past tense. Okay. In this case, of course, I could have gone to the park. Okay. This is in the past tense. All right. Could is like past tense of can. I can swim. I couldn't swim in the past.
Uh-huh.
So actually, this construction, I couldn't hope for a better life. Okay. This is an interesting construction. What is the time phrase here? What do you think? What are we talking about?
I think that we're talking about the future in the past, but if you can show us the diagram
Yeah,
with
here
the
it is.
X's, yes. I think the black X remains in the same position, but the purple one should jump to the future.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Somebody's mom is calling. Okay. Rauf, first of
Yeah.
all, thank you for confirming that this, in fact, is a purple X. I was having problems with my color perception earlier. Okay, and I like your analysis. I think that is exactly correct. The purple X would have to be moved to the future. Okay, so in the past, you thought something would happen in the future. Okay, I guess that fills the requirements. I couldn't hope for a better life. Okay. There's a way we can modify it. This, I agree. The purple X would be in the future if we change the verb tense a little bit to
Have hoped.
perfect form.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
I couldn't have hoped for a better life. This brings it to the present, okay, because we're using the present perfect form with the modal. Okay, I couldn't have hoped for a better life. This means the purple X now stops at the present. Right. Okay. Interesting. Playing around with it there. But I guess the way you've constructed it, okay, even though we're not using would, I guess this is still a version of future in the past. Interesting.
Yeah, I just I found another sentence in my head with the same formula.
In your head?
Couldn't. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, you can say that something. You were more amazing than anything I would have ever imagined.
You were more amazing than anything I
could, actually, not would, since you've corrected my mistake. I could have ever imagined.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. You were, okay, past tense. You were more amazing. Okay, all right, compared to relative clause than anything I could have ever imagined. Okay.
Maybe conditional.
You were more amazing. Oh, this is another interesting construction. All right. Similar, actually, you're right.
Yeah.
You were, okay. You were more amazing, clearly, in the past. That you were more amazing than anything I could have ever imagined. Okay. 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 It infers that could have is first. Okay, interesting. You were more amazing than anything I could have ever imagined. Okay, it infers that you had never imagined it before.
Yeah.
The person was amazing. All right, very interesting constructions you're giving me here. Okay, I guess I guess it is possible to make sort of future in the past statements using other modals, like I guess with could, especially here. I could have ever imagined. Oh, all right. Okay, this is interesting. Could have ever imagined. All right. Just to make it. This is very interesting. All right. We're using two past tenses to talk about two things in the past. So this isn't quite future in the past. This is like two past events, not a predicted event. All right. So the person is not really predicting that the person would be amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So this is actually a sentence construction of two simple past tenses. Wow. You're testing my brain, Ralph.
No,
Wow.
it's confusing though.
It is confusing, and I have to very slowly, methodically analyze it. Yeah, grammar is fun, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so I wouldn't count this as future in the past. Okay. I would not. All right. Let's move on. So oh my gosh, time is ticking. Omar, can you try a future in the past with the would construction? Would in the verb.
Okay. I was thinking on something, but I forget. Uh, okay, I now
I,
remember.
I would
Uh,
have said a
yeah,
sentence, but I forgot.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
That's pretty good. Okay.
I thought um, he
Whoops.
would win
Yeah.
the competition,
Okay.
but unfortunately, no, but unfortunately, he came in last place.
Okay. That. Whoops. That would work. I thought he would win the competition, but unfortunately, he came in last place. Yeah. Okay. That's an excellent example, and that works. Would win. Okay. All right. Obviously, okay. He came in last place. Is the purple X? All right. Very good. Okay. Around again. Juan Carlo.
Hello.
One more time. This time.
Uh,
Try
Let me see.
to make use of future in the past using the was or were, going to, and then the verb. As in, I told you he was going to come to the party. Okay, again, a plan. Jane said Sam was going to bring his sister with him. That was the plan. Okay, also,
He didn't know
prediction. Yeah, okay,
he
go ahead.
wasn't he didn't know he wasn't going to attend the class.
He didn't know. All right. What?
He wasn't going to attend the class.
Okay, well. Okay. He didn't know he wasn't going to attend the class. Wait a minute. Is that wasn't? Okay, was and not, obviously negative, going to attend. All right. He didn't know he wasn't going. Okay. Was. He didn't know. Okay. All right. He didn't know is, all right. The further past action. He wasn't going to attend the class. Yeah, okay. This works. Ah, this is very interesting. It's obviously negative. He, he, hmm. Okay, so I guess this is a negative prediction. All right. I
Yes.
guess that's okay. All right. All right. That works. All right. Very good. Hey, Hoa, I know you're just watching and you're at work and you're probably busy and all, but feel free to write a sentence into the chat box and we can talk about it. Daniela, I see your messages, but I don't believe you. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Because was a place. But
Okay.
my communication is bad.
Well, you're
So,
back. Okay.
yeah.
So, okay, you didn't know that you were going to re-enter the class. Oh, wow. You shouldn't have passed. Okay. Can you give me an example? Using was or were, going to, and the verb.
Okay. You told me you was going to come for do the work.
I'm going to change it because you used you. I'm going to change that to were. I think you said was, but subject verb
Okay,
agreement.
you were going to do the work.
Do
No,
the work.
you were going to come for do the work.
What did you say? Marry a chicken?
No.
No. Okay. All right. I misheard you. Okay. Sorry. My mistake.
Yes, your mistake.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
You told me, Fisher, please.
You're going to what? Stop laughing?
You told me you were going to no.
No.
Please,
Okay.
please.
Sorry. One more
You are
time.
going to come for do the work.
You're going to come or call?
Come
Okay. Come.
for do the work.
Come do the work. Okay. Yeah, going to come is the verb construction. Okay. Actually, do here is actually this is guys. This is really what she's saying is to do the work, but this is called a bare infinitive. We don't need the to for this.
Okay.
We can
It's
simply
possible
say.
the two verbs.
I know this is implied. Come,
Yeah.
whoops, not ooh, but to do the work. Yes, it is definitely. I understand that this is what you meant. I think you even said it. But in this case, you don't need it. You can use what's called a bare infinitive. It's naked. It doesn't have the to clothing. Okay. You told me you were
Okay.
going to come do the work. Very good. Yeah, you told me, so that's definitely a plan. So this is very common to use this construction for reported speech. You told me, he said, she stated. All right, definitely. When we use those kinds of introductory statements, it is very common to use the "were going to" or "was going to" form of the future and the past. So very good, excellent example, Daniela.
But it is for a plan, but it's possible is don't make. I don't know. Is don't happen. Yes.
Its intention is that it was a plan. Yeah.
Okay.
But again, use of these constructions or verb tenses or even conditionals, a person doesn't have to be right. They can just think they're right, or they can be right or wrong. But that doesn't really matter. Cesar, you're back.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Okay.
Good.
I have a sample.
All right.
I tried Peter would make
What?
his homework. I tried Peter would make his homework.
Wait a minute. I tried? Is that what you
Yes.
said?
Yes.
Sorry, this doesn't actually make sense. I tried Peter would make his homework. Okay. You try something, you attempt something. You can't try Peter. Well, not in this classroom, anyway. Okay. I thought.
Okay.
Okay, I thought Peter. Okay, you're using would make. Okay, first of all, another very important point here, people, everyone, you don't make your homework. That's impossible. You do. Thank you. You would do his homework. Okay, you're using the would construction. Tell you what, how about if we change this to what I was asking for here was going to do his homework. All right.
All right.
This is fine. Now, this intimates, this infers, I thought Peter was going to do his homework. You thought that was the plan.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. And that would be okay. Okay. Asma, can you talk to me? I saw the speaking green dots, but I couldn't hear you. Oh dear. Okay, I guess not working. Sorry, Asma. Okay, Wilmer, can you give me a try with going to, whatever?
Going to?
Yeah,
We're going to.
we're going
I
to.
say I was going to come to Francia.
Come to what?
Come to Francia.
France?
France.
France. Yes. Sorry. France.
Okay. Be careful of pronunciation of said. Well, it's
I'm
short.
thinking in Spanish. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Also, be careful of pronunciation of said. All right, don't. It's not said. It looks like said, but it's not. It's a short e. It's said. All right. Okay. I said I was going to come.
To go.
Yeah.
To
No. I said I was going to come to France. This is possible if he's meeting his friend at the airport in Paris. I said I was going to come to France.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, that would be okay. Something before I forget. All of these sentences in informal speech. How would I say this? Okay. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about. All right. I said I was going to come to France, especially in America. Well, even Brit.
I think I know what you're trying to say, man.
What's that?
That going to, you can make one word, just gonna. I
That's
said I was
exactly.
gonna come
I
to
said I was
France.
going to come to France. All right. I thought Peter was going to do his homework. You told me you were going to come do the work. All right. He didn't know he wasn't going to attend the class. Okay. This is called a reduced pronunciation, and it is perfectly normal in conversational English. Totally normal.
But this is an informal expression.
No, if you're talking to the president, you probably wouldn't say, "Yo, Obama, I was gonna drop by your house and play some basketball." Probably not.
What's up?
What's up?
Who are you?
Probably not, Daniela. Yeah.
Okay.
Obama is off the hook.
Yo, off the hook, baby. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right. Now, good point, Danielle. I'm making fun, but actually it's a very good point. As a rule of thumb, using contractions like won't, wasn't, he'll do it, I'd instead of I would, I'd like to come. Using contractions like that is actually okay in formal speech. And in fact, speaking of the president, when you hear the president give a speech, you will hear him use contractions. However, using reductions as a rule of thumb, in general, is more for conversational. Things like gonna. More for conversational, informal. Okay, so that's actually a very good point, and thank you, Danielle.
Okay.
Ralph, you want to try going to, was or were going to, form?
Let me see. I was gonna go sleep I was going to sleep or to go.
Either one.
Okay. I was going to sleep when she asked me to help her do her homework.
Okay, wait a minute. I was going to sleep. Okay, this is an interrupted action. Wait a second here. When she asked me to help her do her homework. Wait a second here. Okay. I was going to sleep, but now you're just, I was going. Here, this is different, okay? This is different because here, to sleep, I think this is an infinitive. So this is was going. I think this is a past continuous with an infinitive. I don't think this is actually a future in the past construction. So a continuous action in the past. The interrupted action is in the simple past. This is a past continuous to show an interrupted action. This isn't really future in the past. You are dealing with two things in the past, but this is a little different. In this case, this black X would not be a black X. In fact, it would be a continuous line from the spot, and it would continue up until the purple X, the interrupting action. So this is a different kind of construction. Mostly because to sleep here is actually an infinitive. Okay. Even I was going to go to sleep. That doesn't actually change it. Okay. Okay, I was okay. Okay. Okay, I was going to go to sleep. Okay. Well, actually, you know, that construction is actually very similar. They work in very similar ways. When I think about it. Okay, but the problem here is this is definitely past continuous.
I see.
Okay, a little tricky there. All right. We're out of time. Omar, can you give me one quick one? Since you didn't have a chance to do was going to.
Okay. I always knew you were going to get married.
There's a classic.
Yeah.
Okay, this is. Yeah. Okay, this is definitely a very normal. I always knew. Okay, the way you begin the sentence here is very, very common. You were going to get married. Yeah, this is a very practical example that might actually be used a lot. Okay, and definitely future in the past. Okay, everyone. Woo! Good hard work today. We are out of time though, and I have to go. So I got to run along and do a private class. So I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. Goodbye.
Thank you, teacher.